Once I have all of the questions I would like on my quiz, I can start adding questions to my quiz. Now you can hit the box and check every question and then add to quiz, but this is going to put them in the same order that it's currently in the category block. So if I would like to put them in a certain order, I could check them one at a time and then add to quiz. Now if you notice, I do only have one page. If I wanted to add a new page, I could do that, but since we're making a new page for each question, in this case it isn't necessary. So now I'm just going to check them all and then add to quiz. And again, since I am shuffling these questions up during the quiz, this order is really irrelevant except for me to go in and edit these questions. Now if you notice, each question has a grade of 1 with the exception of the close because there are 4 questions here. Now I can give each question more credit than another question. So for instance, this essay, I might want to be worth 10 points or 10% of this total maximum grade. Right now I only have 13 points per grade of the total 100%. And we can leave it at that and Moodle will figure out how much each question should be worth as opposed to the whole maximum grade. So if I wanted all of these questions to equal the same amount of points, I would just change each question's individual grade. Now for instance, I may want the matching, since there's 3 questions in the matching, I can make this a 3 and save that and then do that for subsequent questions to give them more credit than other questions. The essay I might want to be worth more than all of the others because that takes a lot of time and effort and energy from a student, and we don't want them to just write one word as opposed to an entire essay or however much information you would like for them to include. So depending on how much points each is here, that's up to you, but keep in mind they're going to add up to equal the total of grades and meet the maximum grades based on multiplication or division, depending on if you have more total than you do maximum. If I wanted a question removed from the quiz, I could just click the red X, and then if I wanted to change the order, I could use the arrows to move one question down or up. If you need to edit a question, you can use the edit wrench icon to click and edit that question. However, my suggestion would be to edit the question in the category box and remove the question and re-add it, because sometimes when you edit the question within the quiz itself, it does not update within the category box on the side. If you had a ton of questions and you wanted to get a random question for each student, you could click add a random question to the quiz and Moodle will pick a question for you. Lastly, if you wanted to preview what a question looked like, you can use the icons on the side of the question. So if I were to choose Calc Simple Question and hit the icon to preview it, and we could preview what that question were to look like. And if I were to refresh, you can see that the numbers are changing based on each student that were to take this quiz and get this question.